including the elders that came before them, that talks us truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers out pushing the word and truth and sincerity, the hopeful elect tabernacle of David, to the apple of the brother Yeshua. All right, so we see this devil being that thy shame may appear. That's once upon a time was the Most High exposing Jake, but now these curses are going upon our enemies. Okay, this is Jeremiah 49:10. This is Esau for sure. But I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is polluted, his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Let's read that up here. But I will strip bare the land of Edom, and there will be no place left to hide. Its children, its brothers, and its neighbors will all be destroyed, and Edom itself will be no more. We're going to listen to Scott Ritter sit here and tell the truth about good old Babylon the Great, how they obtained their power, and how now they're fallen from grace. This is from the witch doctors, Surah Salah. Israel behind Rassi's death. What's next with Iran? U.S. power challenge. Old Babylon had coming to an end, and who wouldn't know? This guy would know.
But then time heals everything, and so Europe. I think it was Lavrov and Putin who said that you can't choose your neighbors; they're there. Mm-hmm. So whether Russia likes Europe or not, or whether Europe likes it, doesn't matter. They're there. You can't redraw that map. That's the reality, baby. But Europe, the day of Europe dictating outcomes is over for now. And since Europe's only in a dictating mode, it makes it difficult for the idea of Europe and Russia doing business. But they will, because Europe is going to find out. And let me go back and talk a little bit. Carl, I agree 100% that America's economy is struggling and America's moral authority is shredded. We can still kick everybody's ass. I just want people to understand that. There's not a nation out there that we can't destroy overnight. We ought not to, because it's bad business and it's suicidal. But all these nations out there talking big, every single one of those ambassadors understands that America could crush them like a bug should we choose so. And we can do that economically by imposing sanctions if we want to go to economic war. But we're in a political silly season here. Economic war means there's going to be belt tightening in America, and voters don't like to tighten their belt in an election year. But if you want a war with America, we will kill you all, because that's what we do better than anybody else. And so all these people talk about the collapse of the American.
That's all you do. And the time for that is up. Time for spoil, when you cease to spoil. Slovakia, we'll see if I can, Lord willing, I'll get there.
This, that, and the other. Be careful. We may be going down. We can take everybody with us. And did you just hear Lindsey Graham?
I heard him.
People. Okay, and we can laugh about it.
I'm not laughing about it.
That's the mentality that exists in America. You push us hard enough, we will nuke you. We have a doctrine that says preemptive use of nuclear weapons anytime we want to. So push us into a corner at your own risk. We will lash back. We will destroy everything. This is why I am working so hard to try and repair relations and to try and get people to seek alternative means of pushing America into the corner. Because we may be not what we used to be, but in July, Mike Tyson's going to get in the ring with some wannabe boxer. And Tyson's going to destroy it. America's Mike Tyson. A little bit old. A little bit, we don't have what we used to have. We'll kick your ass. Straight up kick your ass, because we're fighters. Everybody's out there, well, America could do it because we didn't want to. We didn't put everything into it. Do you honestly think that we couldn't have flattened Afghanistan? Do you really think that we left Afghanistan because we got our asses handed to us? We left Afghanistan because of a political decision. We could have put 400,000 troops in Afghanistan and leveled the whole place, killed millions of people. We have the ability to do that. We have the ability to do that to any nation in the world except Russia and China because they can nuke us, but we'll flatten both of them while they flatten us. I mean, do we really want to head down that direction in the discussion? This is why I always tell people to really be careful. Because I agree, America's got economic issues. We're still strong enough to strangle the Chinese economy, and the Chinese know that. That's why China is taking it very easy, because they know that if America goes to economic warfare with China, both sides are going to pay a horrific price. And for China, that's put so much into building these global supply chains and building these economic relations, that'll be disastrous. Doesn't mean they destroy China, but it means that everything China's worked for is gone. And China doesn't operate that way. I don't think China, I know, I've been to Vegas and I've seen the Chinese gamblers in the high stakes room where they put a lot of chips on the table. But I don't think the Chinese government is composed of high stake gamblers. I think they're very pragmatic people who are looking for pragmatic solutions that maintain a consistent positive outcome.
This place is gone. Okay. Even this guy, he knows it. All he can do is talk defensively about what this place has left. I'm going to get one scripture on the way out. Let's see, when they cease to deal treacherously, right? When you cease to deal treacherously, what do you mean you just left Afghanistan? You could have tore it up. You just left. Why? Because you got it like that. Cease to deal treacherously. Oh, I'm the great right here. Let's see. Woe to you. This sounds like the 19th the 19th surah. When thou cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee. Okay, now, of course, you didn't understand that. Let's read it up here. Isaiah 33:1 in the NIV. Woe to you, destroyer, you who have not been destroyed. Woe to you, betrayer, you who have not been betrayed. When you stop destroying, you will be destroyed. When you stop betraying, you will be betrayed. Okay, what goes around comes around. So, yeah, Scott knows. You know what's coming. You know what's coming around. Okay. Anyway, with that, this thing is, where's it going? All right, the only way we can get the kingdom is by what? Bloodshed and war. All right. Just thank Yahweh Shemel Shai that we're not the ones doing it. He's the one doing it. So we already won. With that, we hope that the elect will ratify you, brothers, with you such a shalom.